Hey girly, hold still.
Greetings friends. In this guide we will talk about the Hydro Archer Yelan. Yelan turned out to be an excellent sub-DPS character and a good hydro-applicator. As expected, the mechanics of her ultimate are very similar to the mechanics of Xingqiu's ultimate, which makes her a great partner for pyro heroes and an incredibly flexible character. In this guide, we will analyze Yelan's talents, as well as select the best artifacts and weapons for her. Talents. Normal attack. Performs up to 4 consecutive shots with a bow. Charged attack. Perform a more precise aimed shot with increased damage. While aiming, flowing water will accumulate on the arrowhead. A fully charged torrential arrow will deal hydro damage. Breakthrough. Yelan will enter a breakthrough state after spending 5 seconds out of combat, which will cause her next charged aim shot to have 80% decreased charge time, and once charged, she can fire a breakthrough barb that will deal AoE hydro damage based on Yelan's max HP. Look at the video. Yelan's bracelet started to glow, so she entered the breakthrough state. Also, when using elemental skill, there is a chance to enter the breakthrough state. Elemental skill. Lingering lifeline. Fires off a lifeline that allows her to move rapidly, entangling and marking opponents along its path. When this rapid movement ends, the lifeline will explode, dealing hydro damage to the marked opponents based on Yelan's max HP. Tap. Moves a certain distance forward swiftly. Hold. Engages in continuous, swift movement, during which Yelan's resistance to interruption is increased. During this time, Yelan can control this rapid movement and end it by using this skill again. Additionally, each opponent marked by the lifeline when it explodes grants Yelan a 34% chance to reset her breakthrough state. Yelan's elemental skill looks very impressive, deals good damage and generates 3 or 4 energy particles. Elemental Burst. Depth Clarion Dice. Deals AoE hydro damage and creates an exquisite throw, which aids her in battle. Exquisite Throw. Follows the character around and will initiate a coordinated attack under the following circumstances, dealing hydro damage based on Yelan's max HP. Can occur once every second when your active character uses a normal attack. Will occur each time Yelan's lifeline explodes and hits opponents. Elemental Burst duration 15 seconds. Cooldown 18 seconds. Energy cost 70. A simple and clear ultimate that deals a good damage and imposes a hydro status on opponents. The imposition of hydro status has ICD, which is why some Hu Dao's charged attacks may not vaporize, but do not worry, Yelan will more than make up for this loss with his damage. Yelan's ultimate is not a snapshot mechanic. Yelan's passive talents. Turn control. When the party has 1/2, 3/4 elemental types, Yelan's max HP is increased by 6%, 12%, 18%, 30%. Necessary calculation. Gains 25% more rewards when dispatched on a leeway expedition for 20 hours. Adapt with ease. So long as an exquisite throw is in play, your own active character deals 1% more damage. This increases by a further 3.5% damage every second. The maximum increase to damage dealt is 50%. The pre-existing effect will be dispelled if Depth Clarion Dice is recast during its duration. A great buff, which any main DPS character will be happy to. Constellation. 1. Enter the Plotters. Lingering Lifeline gains 1 additional charge. Similar to the first constellation Xiao or Shenhe. As in the case of these characters, it will make it easier for Yelan to gain energy. 2. Taking All Comers. When Exquisite Throw conducts a coordinated attack, it will fire an additional water arrow that will deal 14% of Yelan's max HP as hydro damage. This effect can trigger once every 1.8 seconds, even more damage and hydro status. 3. Beware the Trickster's Dice. Increases the level of Depth Clarion Dice by 3. Maximum upgrade level is 15. 4. Bait and Switch. Increases all party members' max HP by 10% for 25 seconds for every opponent marked by lifeline when the lifeline explodes. A maximum increase of 40% max HP can be attained in this manner. This constellation looks very strong for HP characters like Hu Dao or Yelan herself. 5. Dealer's Slight. Increases the level of lingering lifeline by 3. Maximum upgrade level is 15. 6. Winner takes all. After using Depth Clarion dice, Yelan will enter the Mastermind state. In this state, all of Yelan's normal attacks will be special breakthrough barbs. These breakthrough barbs will have similar abilities to normal ones, and the damage dealt will be considered charged attack damage, dealing 156% of a normal breakthrough barb's damage. The Mastermind state lasts 20 seconds and will be cleared after Yelan fires 5 arrows. This constellation will make a machine gun out of Yelan to kill all living things. Damn! Closing statements. Yelan does not need constellations, but all her constellations are good and strengthen the character. Talents priority. First level up Q. Then E. Then normal attacks. Weapon selection. Number 1 is of course the Yelan signature weapon. You can also take any of these 5-star bows if you have them. They will be good because of stats. Elegy for the End will solve the issue with the Yelan's energy and allow you to buff all party members.
Nice.
These 4-star bows will be good for Yelan. New bow Fading Twilight, which will give energy recharge and increase damage dealt. The Stringless, but there may be issues with energy recharge. Sacrificial Bow and Favonius Warbow will solve the problem with the energy recharge not only for Yelan, but for all party members. These 3-star bows will be good for Yelan. Recurve Bow, Sharpshooter's Oath, Slingshot and Raven Bow. Artifact stats. Circlet, crit damage or crit rate, depending on your stats. The main thing is to keep the balance of stats. For 1 crit rate, 2 crit damage. For example, 60% crit rate needs 120% crit damage. Goblet, hydro damage. Sands, HP or energy recharge. Yelan needs somewhere around 180 to 200 energy recharge. If you have enough energy recharge, take Sands for HP, if not, for energy recharge. Plume, ATK. Flower, HP. Also a crit circlet and a hydro goblet will give more damage, but if you don't have a good crit circlet or a good hydro goblet, you can use the HP circlet and HP goblet. Artifact sets. Best choice 4 Emblem of Severed Fate. This set will not only make it easier to gain energy, but also turn all that energy recharge into ultimate damage. Also you have options, 2 Heart of Depth and 2 Tenacity of the Millilith, or 2 Heart of Depth and 2 Noblesse Oblige. At the beginning, 2 Gambler or Scholar, Martial Artist, Berserker are suitable. Important. Remember, that correct artifact stats are more important than sets. Teammates. Yelan's ultimate works even when she is not on the battlefield. So, Yelan is a great sub-DPS character, and many groups will be happy to have such a party member. Yelan will perfectly addition any Pyro main character. Hu Dao, Delu, Clay, Yoimiya, Yanfei. National Group. And Raiden National Group. Electro-charged, Taser, groups. For example, Ye Miko, Yelan, Sucrose, Kokomi. Or Beidou, Yelan, Sucrose, Barbara and other similar groups. Freeze Party. For example, Ayaka, Yelan, Kazuha, Diona. Or Kaya, Changyun, Yelan, Diona. And other similar groups. Closing statements. Yelan is a very strong hydro character. She can be placed in many groups. Yelan scales from HP and easy to build. Even with a 3-star bow, Yelan can do decent DPS. Will you pull for Yelan? Write your answer in a comment. Thanks for watching.